That earlier debris that we were seeing out on the roadway and that stretch of delays that we were seeing out on I-41 US 45 at Mayfair Road, that has cleared up. So no problems as you are traveling out and about this morning. I want to talk about this, however, on Sunday, that Harley-Davidson parade route. This is happening on Sunday. The parade is at 1 p.m., but you will see road closures starting at 10 a.m. So the parade starts at American Family Field, goes up to 46th Street, then onto Wisconsin Avenue and ends at Veterans Park. Now with this will impact the MCTS Connect 1 line and Route 30, which run along Wisconsin Avenue. So Connect 1 will detour off between Holly and Prospect, and Route 30 will detour off of Wisconsin at 6th and Plankinton. So just be extra aware as you are traveling about this weekend. Simone and Tom, over to you.
All right, we talked about the routes and the closures.
Welcome back. Well, happening right now, kids in West Bend are taking place in a week-long camp learning about animals and farm life. But for those kids participating in this summer camp, they're also learning important lifelong lessons and an appreciation for agriculture.
It's the first thing that's done in the morning.
Almost.
When campers like Maddie Helm arrive here at farm camp.
Well done.
At Roden Echo Valley Farm, located in West Bend.
I really enjoyed being around the animals.
From taking the bottles to feed the calves, to getting grain for the cows, Maddie is learning what it takes to live and work on the farm.
My favorite part is probably feeding them, because you get to spend a lot of time with them.
As an aspiring veterinarian, Maddie is learning about animal behavior and the dedication required to take care of them.
I've learned about how to react, like how to be around a calf and how to handle them.
And giving kids a better understanding of life on the farm
Grab your hand right here and do this. He's fluffy.
is what owner Jackie Mecklenburg envisioned when she started the camp about 10 years ago.
Start each morning feeding the calves, so they'll feed them a bottle of milk, they'll empty out their bucket of water, they have to clean the bottles, and then from there they've got all sorts of chores.
But being on the farm is a lot of hard work.
These bags need to be carried over by the chicken.
Now I know what.
And it's something 11-year-old Andrew Hall
Can't look behind me.
discovered quickly.
If you go in there with high expectations, you'll probably meet them.
From feeding the animals
There we go.
to checking the hens to the dirty work.
I shoveled poop. It was nasty. It smelled gross.
The kids are developing a sense of work ethic.
Working as a team together to get a job done.
And once the camp is over, the kids are ecstatic and surprised by what they learned.
You may think, okay, this is fun. I may want to be a teacher or like a counselor here. I may want to own my own farm one time in the future.
But at the end of the day, Jackie says she hopes the kids get a better understanding of agriculture and the important role farming plays in our society.
So that when they get to be the person buying things, they understand where their food comes from. It doesn't just show up at a grocery store, but rather a farmer or a person had to do the work to get it there.
We don't know where we're going, but...
And as the kids, us every day. And as the kids get older, they can participate in different types of camps where they do different chores geared towards that age group. So it's just great that they are understanding agriculture and farming life and where our food comes from and getting a appreciation for that as well.
And you were playing peekaboo with 5420 right there.
He thought I had some food, so he was checking. He kept looking in, looking out, checking to make sure I didn't have any food with
And
me.
this is like Adriana's
Oh, I love cows.
fantasy land.
Specifically Highland cows. I have Highland cow pictures
those
all
will
over
do.
my house. Still are looking really great as you are traveling out the door for your morning commute. We're not seeing any problems here in the Milwaukee County area. So I just want to mention this real quickly. Once again, we talked about that parade route earlier and the road closures that you will see for the Harley-Davidson parade. Now let's talk about other road closures that you will see across Milwaukee County. Layton Avenue, 60th to 60th Street, right at the House of Harley. There are free shuttles there running from 4 p.m. to midnight that can take you to the event locations. Brady Street starting at 4 p.m. tonight, Van Buren to Farwell, and then Kenosha, I-94 eastbound at the frontage road from 52nd to 60th Street, all closed for Harley-Davidson celebrations. We'll be right back after the break. Morning. Overall, things look pretty good out on I-43 and 94 and 894. It's I-41 where we are seeing a little bit of delays out here. Here's a live look, I-41 US 45 right near Mayfair Road. There was an earlier crash here in this area this morning, and now what you're dealing with is some debris out of the roadway. You can see that concrete barrier a little bent and some debris right here in the left lane. So you do have the left lane blocked, and that is causing some delays across that 41 stretch. So as you are traveling in this area, please add on some additional time because this is going to slow you down, especially as more vehicles are heading out and about for their morning commute. Simone and Tom.